Hello, everybody. How are you doing? I am the nostalgic critic, and I remember it, so you don't have to.
That's not it. That's not it at all. That's wrong. You did.
Where are we? This
What?
this
All
what
right,
where this isn't this
all
isn't
right.
this isn't the spaceship. We're not in Kansas
All
anymore,
right,
Toto.
Who the fuck are you people? This sucks.
all right. So I basically kidnap you all, you can include me in your shitty fanfiction reading. That's the lore. That's the lore.
I guess so.
Yes.
I guess
All right.
you are our arch nemesis.
Are we gonna do the intro or what?
Was that the
Well,
intro?
I'm Luna Kura, and I'm Luna Kura, queen of everything, and this is Mrmeme.
Hello.
Eve of the Evergreen.
Hello, I didn't realize we were starting at first. I'm here too.
And Spooky.
I'm your ghost with the most.
And today we'll be looking at some fucking shitty ass teenager comedy, uh, stupid bullshit about sex.
Yeah. This is our second video in our coverage of Six, which is an
Yes,
Alien versus Predator fanfic
we are continuing
about a
our
xenomorph that
our
constantly gets really awkward boners.
yeah.
We'll put a card to the first video up in the corner.
If you haven't watched that one, what are you doing? Go watch that. This isn't fucking Kingdom Hearts. And
Yeah.
you don't have to watch the one that is like weirdly named Six Chain of Memories.
Yeah.
But
But
we're
like,
gonna we're gonna start with chapter. We're gonna continue on with chapter 3.
to give you guys a brief recap of the first two chapters. Have you ever played the 2010 AVP game? It's basically just that, but there's a woman there.
Basically,
Uh,
and
so
yeah. So we're gonna continue from chapter 3, apologizing, and beginning an escape. Uh, so yeah. Thanks for the reviews, guys. I appreciate the support. This chapter will include Six's escape from the Wayland Yutani laboratories and some
Caps on
interact.
original, caps on proper nouns.
Yeah. And some interaction between Six and Scarlet. I don't mean sex that will come into play in later chapters.
no,
Spoilers.
it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
So here we go, chapter 3.
Here we go.
I completely
Oh, wait,
forgot the guy has a fucking
Template for how Xeno for who's thinking.
how people think and say. It's stupid.
And I'm back. Okay, sorry, had a call.
It's
Okay.
all right.
Who narrated again?
nobody
I don't
missed.
remember.
I think you were narrator.
Okay. Scarlet
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Scarlet wandered through the halls of the Wayland Yutani laboratories. She had just been to check on the other xenomorphs captured with showed clear signs of aggression towards her as well as any other human near them. The only Xeno that showed some level of kindness to her was Six, as he hadn't snarled or screeched at her as of yet. But she
Holy
was
fuck, a comma.
but she was feeling horrible about what she had to do to him. She was always hated the idea of gassing one of the xenomorphs, even if was vicious to her, but Six was under the influence of the royal jelly she had put into his cell and began her curiosity about what would happen when he came into contact with it. He paid the price. Guilt was eating away at her on the inside.
Okay.
I was
So
drooling.
Okay, what the fuck is royal jelly?
royal
It's
jelly in AVP in real life, it's what bees and other insects feed the babies. But in AVP lore, it's not really known. Presumably, it's a similar purpose, but in this story, it's like an aphrodisiac, and it makes Six pop a huge boner.
So you can basically smear it all over your genitals, and like the babes will come, baby. But
Potentially, yes.
Oh yeah.
I
Imagine
forgot.
like fucking Pavlovian conditioning yourself to fucking get a massive fucking boner every time you like open a bottle of lotion.
It's yeah. I forgot who's voicing who. It's been a while.
I think I voiced Six. Luno, do you want to voice Scarlet?
Ah, sure.
Yeah.
I'm so stupid.
Ah,
Okay.
that's a beautiful woman voice.
Apparently, Scarlet is Dr. Girlfriend from the Venture Brothers. She thought to herself as she neared Six's holding cell area.
You just had to go and do an experiment on it, don't you?
She mentally scolded herself again. Unnecessary, fucking whatever it's called. She had
Semicolon.
semicolon.
You know, we've seen a lot of people use semicolons. I'm not 100% sure how to use them myself. I'm pretty sure that's wrong. Don't quote me on that. It's just a hunch, but I don't think that's how you're supposed to use a semicolon.
Yeah.
Continue.
Six had still not awakened from being gassed. He's fucking dead. He had been nearly 8 hours
No,
since
no,
he
Mr.
had
Meme.
rendered.
He gassed. He drank some lean.
he smelled
I
a
can't
wicked
believe
fart.
I can't believe he got accosted.
It had been nearly 8 hours since she had rendered him unconscious, and he still showed no signs of waking. It was now 10 o'clock, and all the other personnel began to leave the facility, as all but a few stray scientists and night guards remained to perform their duties.
Five Nights at Wayland Yutani.
Scarlet entered Six's holding cell and looked through the glass window to the still sleeping Six. He had
Like a fucking big old elephant cock.
he had now been restrained into the vice-like contraption in the centre of the room by the combat android shortly after he was knocked out. This is so fucking weird. Like reading this story right after watching 9. Like
Yeah,
it's just it's
the fucking ragdoll movie.
yeah. So like I constantly imagine when I hear the word Six as referring to a character, I just think of Six from 9,
Oh, like a little burlap sack monster.
kind of. I don't think you know how. I don't think you know what that movie's about when you said
No,
that.
I know. It's about the little sack people who fight evil robots.
That's a factor. Um,
That's all I know about it.
yeah, it's a lot more. Luno.
All right. So I hate this because sometimes it starts sentences with proper capitalization and sometimes it doesn't. And I can't stand it.
You
I
got
can't fucking stand it.
you're gonna have to accept it if you want to like start
Yeah.
like doing this for the next like I don't know few years. Like it's
Oh
not.
no, I'm not. I'm obviously exaggerating for comedic value, dipshit, and you just ruined the joke.
Oh fuck.
Oh, goddamn, boo,
Your
Mister! You
shame.
broke kayfabe. You broke kayfabe.
Fuck you.
That's it. We gotta fucking pull your balls out for your
No.
cock.
Keep reading. Quick. For my balls
Please
get pulled
wake
out.
up.
She silently said to Six, hoping that he would when suddenly a thought sneaked into her mind.
That was still a quote. That was a quote.
Why was there a
There's
quote?
an end quote.
Why is there an end quote there? What? Okay. Somebody said the narrator, I guess.
Said JC.
Go in and get a closer look at him. It became a vector voice really fast.
Yeah. A voice sound Shut the fuck up, Charmy! Shut the fuck up! A voice sounded into her head.
This is some really fucked up shit.
They're like in the other cell because they're like anthropomorphic animals, and like the human race has no idea how to comprehend
They're gonna put
intelligent
face
fucking.
huggers on them. They're gonna put face huggers on them and see what fucked up creatures come out.
That's how you get Nazo.
Now that was a xenomorph.
Apparently. Anyways, Luno, it's still you.
Go in. It's the perfect opportunity to see what he's like in a closer look. Just imagine what he feels like. Better yet, make it a reality. You know you want to. Why is she obeying the monster fucker sense so quickly? I mean, girl, get it, but like,
It's the inherent white woman energy, white woman mindset.
oh, I get it for sure.
Scarlet listened to her uncommon sense as she slowly walked towards the door, separating Six's cell from the observation booth.
You want that BXC?
A big xenomorph dick. She
Cock.
stood in.
Always cock, never
I
dick.
mean, what the tongue doing?
She stood in front of the tightly sealed door with the key card in her hand and paused for a few minutes. But for her, it seemed like
No.
hours.
Minuets. For a few minuets.
Oh yeah, minuets.
Minuets.
I'm pretty sure that was also in the first chapter too. First video.
Nice observation. Few minuets. But for her, it seemed like hours. Finally making up her mind, she went on impulse and swiped her card through a scanner, and the door to the cell slid open.
Is this how he escapes?
I don't know. Scarlet sneaked over to the sleeping xenomorph out of fear.
Doubling down on sneaked. Doubling down on sneaked.
Sneak King over to the sleeping xenomorph out of fear that he might wake up, and began to look at his body, slightly thrilled at the fact she was so close to him. You know, this sentence could have been comprehensible if there was a fucking comma there.
He's fucking oyster than an oyster.
Or a period. She slowly
Or
reached.
a semicolon. You
Or
can use a semicolon.
Yeah,
Semi-
take that fucking semicolon from earlier and put it down here.
That semicolon is not where it belongs. It should belong like 6 paragraphs down.
The
6
story isn't where it
sentences
belongs. It belongs in the garbage.
That semicolon belongs in a museum.
No. Indiana Jones and the Lost Punctuation.
We gotta find a document that claims that semicolon is a historical landmark. Or else this whole story will be bulldozed over to become a giant mall. Anyway,
I know. Let's put on a talent show.
she slowly reached her arm out of the sleeping xenomorph and gently stroked the length of his head.
His big phallic head.
Which head? Nobody knows.
I mean, xenomorph. Imagine, because like xenomorph heads already look like dicks because H.R. Geiger was like a weird, horny artist, man.
Yeah. She
So, like,
whispered to the Xeno as she took in the feeling of his skin on her fingers.
Gotta
Suddenly-
say, if the grammar got a bit better, maybe he could write some decent dumb snot. Because,
Yeah.
oh boy, this is doing it for me.
Suddenly,
sailing at fucking half-mast.
Suddenly, Six began to move, and his head lightly moved from side to side. Scarlet froze in place with her hand still on his head as he began to wake up. Six woke up from his slumber, slightly confused, as he didn't remember falling asleep. He tried stretching his limbs when he realized that he couldn't. He suddenly began to glance at his arms and legs, realizing that he had been placed into the device in the middle of his cell. He began to panic as he tried to break free from the restraints that now held him, hissing as he did so when he suddenly felt something shift on the top of his head, and he became aware that there was a figure standing directly next to him.
Holy fuck. These are...
Use punctuation liberally when you're writing.
Yeah.
Because this is what happens when you
The
don't.
story is fucking... Jesus.
His focus was now on the female that stood rather close to him.
Female!
And almost frozen in place at the top of his head. to which he rather enjoyed.
Mm. Touch me.
Touch me
Touch me
harder.
harder.
Touch me harder. I'm glad we. Not because you're an animal, but because you're black.
Not because you're a xenomorph, but because you're black.
Thank you. What?
Think of a big black man chasing you.
Dude, I fucking love ghost stories, man. Damn. Okay. Spooky, this is you.
What is she doing? What is she doing? Was she touching me while I was asleep? Is she as desperate to touch me as I am to touch her? Not a
His
question.
his mind buzzed with questions when he suddenly felt her hand leave his head.
No! Don't go! Please come back. I don't want to be alone.
It's like a pet.
I guess if the bad punctuation was kept exclusively to here, it could be like denoting desperation, but like it just feels lazy because it's all over the place.
Yeah.
He strained against restraints as he desperately tried to reach the female. She moved a few steps away from him at this point. He could see fear in her eyes. Six hung his head low when she moved away. He could see that he acted too quickly and frightened her.
She scared me. I don't blame her, especially after I tried to break into the room and kill that other human. I still don't understand why I tried it. I must have been because that stuff I drank.
He thought as he let out small whimpers of sadness.
Did you say Samus?
I don't know. Sadness, I mean.
Intro of sadness.
Scarlet. Oh man, the things I do to that beauty, man. Scarlet stared at the Xeno. She could see he missed her touching him, but she had to be cautious around him. He could still hurt her from where he was restrained after all his arms, legs, and tail were restrained, but not that lethal second mouth of his. She
Hello, my
listened.
honey. Hello, my baby.
Start singing that one song I can't sing. Uh she
What's
listened
wrong?
she listens to his whimpers as he hung his head low. She hated to see him like this and tried to think of a way she
Oh
could
my god.
show that she still
He's
liked
trying to get
him.
a pity fuck. He's trying to get a pity fuck.
Hey, I know how to make you feel better, Six. He suddenly picked up on her touch and he slowly looked up at her.
Uh, Luno?
Luna.
Yes, you had you restrained like this. You were getting very violent, and I didn't want you to hurt yourself.
She said softly to the Xeno.
Wait, she was worried about me getting hurt? Then does she like me?
He barred his teeth in a xenomorph smile and nuzzled the female's hand as a sign of affection. I just like imagine that fucking joke from The Simpsons where Lisa gets like braces and like okay.
I thought of fucking Ridley smiled like a bear.
Yeah.
Which is fitting because Ridley's
Honestly,
design was partially inspired by a xenomorph.
Alvin's X
considering
virus.
considering how rare it is that that animal species have smiling be a sign of affection, it could
Yeah.
also mean that he's about to fucking wreck our shit in.
Ah, I mean, that's what she wants. Wink,
Wink.
wink, wonk.
Oh, Luna.
Scarlet.
Six tilted his head up to the
Huh?
female.
All right, all right. Tip for every aspiring writer out there: when you when you write a dialogue, the dialogue tag must start with the character description of the character speaking.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just have a character say something and then describe the action of a different character. You're gonna confuse your audience.
Yeah.
Six tilted his head up to the female.
My name is Scarlet, if you want to know.
She said to him.
Scarlet.
he thought happily.
She told me her name and a pretty name at that.
He
Is
thought
this
as
first date?
are we dating? As he
Oh
thought
my god, we're basically married.
he thought
I'm pregnant.
You whore! I did not put the facehugger on you. How could you be pregnant?
damn it, Scarlet, how am I the one that ended up being pregnant? That's gonna be like my only joke from now on, isn't it? Just
What?
like
What? No, you're not doing a get a load of this.
get a load of this. It's been a while since I did that
What?
one.
Your room is barren.
The Eggman's like the clinic is like the runs the clinic.
Yeah, the gynecology.
He goes under the name Kintober.
Oh god, that'd be the greatest plot twist ever if Eggman was actually majored in gynecology with like robotics as an undergrad or a minor.
Yeah. He thought as he went back to nuzzling her hand as a sign of understand as a sign he understand her, but wait he should tell her his name. He paused abruptly, realizing that he didn't have one. So then, what was she to call him?
Are you okay?
Scarlet said to Zeno as he stopped nuzzling her hand and seemed to be in thought. She looked to one of his claws hands through one of his restraints and slowly placed her hand into his and locked fingers with him.
And then he
Two
crushed her hand because his grip is fucking strong as hell because he's a goddamn alien.
two birds, one family. Dad, we're engaged. I fucking love that video. It's at the
the fam-
families. Yeah,
the family sim.
it's from the same guy that made the replacement bully too. So
Makes sense. I'm pretty sure he made that before the official crossover happened.
yeah,
He predicted the fucking plot.
I think it was supposed to be a parody of it.
Wow. Same beer. Same.
Same show. God. Anyways,
It's like Duck, but worse.
I like me beer. Anyways, what happened?
Uh,
Oh yeah, Luno.
look,
She softly said to him,
eggs.
which got his attention. Six
Very
locked.
softly.
Six looked up to Scarlet, and then to her hand,
He had no idea she did that.
with locked fingers with him. We get it.
Also, they used the right witch. What did she call me? Six? Is that my name? Is that what she calls me? Not a question?
he he stared at her hand and then gently gave it a squeeze and let him know he was
Ah,
listening
damn.
to her.
He didn't give it a Gentile squiz. Car in the corner.
Yeah.
To be honest, guys,
What?
What?
compared to the last smut we read, this is basically liquid porn.
Oh, there is no smut in the story.
Wow.
The author gave up writing this before he got to the smut.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
Unfortunately, we don't get to read any Xeno porn yet.
I don't know if it's the story's better off or worse off without
I
it.
don't know. I mean,
Picture
I
picture
got
me doing the
a fucking quarter chub for nothing.
picture me doing the curio hitting the table and walking off gift.
Don't worry, Luna. We'll find some Xenomorph smut.
Don't worry. Don't worry,
Thank you.
Luno. We'll find a story where someone that kind of matches your description fucks a xenomorph. Well, you'll be okay, buddy. Anyways.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy. My best friend.
Hey, buddy.
Scarlet was dumbfounded by Six. He understood her completely, even squeezed her hand in a response to let her know he was okay. A thought came to her suddenly. He could communicate with her this way. She decided to put this theory to a test and gently stroked Six's head to draw his attention to her.
Put some blue lotion on it.
Thanks. If you can understand me, please squeeze my hand.
No, 1, not 3. She
Writing. Squeeze my
she
hog.
she asked him, hoping that he would respond. Six did as he was requested and smiled when he saw Scarlet let out a small gasp and then a giggle. He giggled her bare feet. God damn it.
It's not that funny, you faggot.
I know. It's just,
Well, it was funny at the time.
I know.
Anyways.
I started thinking of the rest of the fucking story.
God. I took a look at the other stories the author made. He's fucking psychotic.
Oh, doesn't surprise me. Could he be our Lord Jeremy Silver?
No.
Uh,
They're all too samey. Anyways. Uh, Luno.
You can understand.
She said to him,
Not a question.
excitement in her voice.
of course, can understand you. I always have been.
He thought he wished he could speak to her like she does, but he couldn't due to his second mouth, which was like her tongue. It didn't move like a human's.
Thanks.
That's a nice sentence right there. I was totally not fucking confused. Scarlet was giddy with Six's response, but she did have a question. She wanted to ask him one which nagged at her in the back of her mind, one which she hoped he would respond truthfully to.
Six. If you weren't in those restraints, you wouldn't hurt me, would you? Oh my god, this woman is so fucking dumb.
Oh, I can't. I never would have guessed this woman who wants to fuck his xenomorph is dumb.
No, that's actually based.
Six looked at her, then tightly squeezed her hand and nuzzled her hand and forearm, letting her know his answer to his question.
What was it? I could never hurt you.
He thought. Scarlet paused and tried to think of a response to Six.
Doesn't want to hurt me.
She thought happily, and then she did something she had never thought about doing to a xenomorph before without being killed. She fucked it. Scarlet realized Six's hands and then moved both of her arms around his neck and gently squeezed him.
Gently squeeze,
I'm
Gentile squeeze.
hyena's xenomorph. Lucky bitch.
Thought giddily. When I tell you to squee, you squee!
What's she doing? Ah, oh, she's so close to me now. I can smell her scent clearly. Mm, it's nice.
Nice.
Oh, it stinks.
Six thought dreamily as he eased into her embrace and slowly slid her tongue to her neck and gently nibbled at it, which made Scarlet tense up at the action.
What?
Studies out her mouth and my neck, or she's just happy to see me.
The fuck?
It actually feels kind of nice.
No.
Scarlet was just beginning to ease into Zeno's attempt of his name is Six, bigot, attempt to affection when she suddenly heard voices growing closer to Six's cell door. You know that fucking like erotic novel somebody made about a guy fucking a fidget spinner?
I'm
No.
sorry, what?
Oh yeah, Chuck Tingle. Good old Chuck Tingle.
It's Brendan. I think Brendaniel read it.
I think he did. Yeah.
Panicking, she quickly realized her hug, much to Six's displeasure, and began to quickly walk back to the observation booth while trying to ignore Six's whines to her.
To her. Wait, where are you going? Come back.
He desperately thought as he made whimpers to her as she walked back behind the glass window, thug shaking, that he remembered he couldn't break. He suddenly
All
heard
right,
voices and realized that they were that of two human males, which he didn't like at all.
right. I don't think xenomorphs fucking whimper. I would love if they could, but I don't think they do.
I don't know much about Alien versus Predator, but like I don't think xenomorphs are the ones to are the kind of people to are the kind of like aliens to whimper or
They
purr.
they they scream and hiss.
Yeah, I don't think like an apex predator like the xenomorph would like purr and whimper when they're such killing machines.
Yeah.
Scarlet waited patiently as she heard the voices grow closer, recognizing both of them, and the door opened to their forms. You haven't seen my true forms, Scarlet.
Uh,
Dr. Groves and his assistant, what brings you here?
I
Perfectly
have,
natural dialogue.
I have a
yeah.
name, you know.
My eyes are up here.
No, his name is his assistant. First name his, last name assistant.
No caps.
She said, trying to give the false impression that she was just watching the Xeno and nothing else.
Not trying to
And definitely not trying to fuck it.
not trying to reach for its weird cock.
I'm gonna assume that this is Dr. Groves. Eve, you there?
What? Sorry. I was
Uh,
trying to change the settings on my Twitter.
nice.
Why are
Uh,
you trying to do everything but fucking leave?
it's funny.
Sorry. Like, you know what? At that moment, up until now, no one's asked me to read, so I wasn't prepared. I'm sorry.
That's fine. You want to be Dr.
I
Groves?
come to examine six as I perform on him and judge his performance on it.
He said slyly. Slyly.
Oh, he said. Oh, he also wants to fuck the xenomorph.
Yeah.
I want
Excuse
to
you.
fuck. I want to fuck the xenomorph.
They call me Mr. Hands.
The end of the
Ooh,
end
they
of
call me Mr.
uh,
Hands.
the end of the fic is a contest of sexual performance to see who wins its affections.
They all lose.
Scar's gonna perform the incredible sex move of bending her legs back and flying around. I can't believe Adam said that to a person. I can't believe fucking Adam from Only Plays went onto a Skype chat with this girl and said and told her to do that.
Wait, what did she do? What did he tell her to do?
He told her to bend her legs back and fly around. Like how is she gonna do that? Like it's so fucking weird. Like
Wait, he probably did it as a joke, right? Right?
I think
I
he
mean,
did to an actual
probably,
or
yeah.
it's a story. Well, Adam's kind of retarded anyways, but like
Yeah.
he should anyways, Luno.
What performance? No
Scarlet asked,
question.
slightly confused as what he meant.
Look,
Eve,
Eve.
Whereas your seal also Wayland is going to open in the locked temple that he's been investing in for days. I throw up a little. Okay, throw up. He's been investigating for the past day and a half. I would like you to watch it with me. According to him, it's going to be a great historical event.
he
God,
lightly he lightly flirted with her, trying to get her to ease up with him. Uh, still more.
Eve.
Eve.
Eve,
let's get this test started, shall we? Are you there to open the cell?
Also not started stared, shall we? He stated to his assistant as he slid a card through the key slot and allowed him to walk towards Six. Six looked directly at the human who he had an instant dislike for.
Hmm?
Uh, I
Luno?
I think this is no. I think this wait. I think this is Dr. Groves.
Alright.
Okay, Eve.
A six, as I remember, in this one, Wayland thinks there might be something special about it. Let's see if he's right.
Scarlet stood watch, slightly nervous as to how Six would react to Dr. Groves' test.
Basic responses simply orient you who head in the direction indicated.
He told Six. Six didn't like doing what he said, but he figured that if he does this, what the human called a test, correctly, it would impress Scarlet the human, held up his hand and moved it left and right, then up and down, which he watched intently.
Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me.
Uh,
Eve.
Eve.
if
Sorry, uh, see, watch her track my hand. Obedient, very good, unknown to the next cell.
does Dr. Groves know that Six is a male,
No,
or
that's the actual dialogue he says in the game. And he says that because, you know, xenomorphs reproduce asexually and they become quote unquote queens.
I guess? As Dr. Groves walked back to the booth and Scarlet giggled, he didn't know Six was male, and he just called him a her, which she could see Six didn't like either, as he made hisses at him as he left. I don't think you should enrage the fucking xenomorph, but
No, fuck you.
No, I know, but like,
It's like those fucking dumbasses who like fuck with the animals at the zoo.
he was like staring at a gorilla in the eyes.
Like staring at a gorilla, baring his teeth, smiling, beating his chest, and the gorilla just sits there solemn, knowing he can't do anything or else he'll get shot.
He would.
And
The best he could
the
do is
gorilla,
like best thing he could do is like pull out his bongos and play a song and how much the guy staring at him is a retard.
the,
Uh,
the gorilla, the gorilla like scratches his fucking man tits, flips him the bird, then throws some turds at the window.
Six's restraints suddenly became loose, and he quickly clambered off of the odd contraption. No period.
Come on.
Who's
Hold
saying
on,
this?
is this my line?
I guess so. It's not. They're not specifying
It
who's
is. It
saying
is.
it.
It is Grove. I remember this is. I'm pretty sure going forward, all of this dialogue is from the game.
Oh God.
I,
Great.
I'm. This hurts to read. I'm being honest. Like this
How?
is just like this the whole. But it's not because of the story itself. It's just I feel weird.
Do you want to dip out?
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's fine. I said
Okay,
it's fine
thanks.
earlier.
What is this?
Alright.
What old people
Peace.
try lean for the first time? What?
Yeah, that's why I said that because I was just like, it was titled "Grandpa's Straight Gassed Out."
Okay. I guess I'll be Dr. Gross then.
Yeah, you'd be Dr. Groves.
A science biological marvel! Excellent! Rusty things can move for any surface! Six got the idea of what he wanted the human him to do and
A
crawled
human
up
him on all levels. Except, imagine that like a reverse Furry on all levels except physical. I am a human.
Introducing new superhero, the human him! To do and crawled up the wall of his cell and onto the ceiling, keeping an eye on Scarlet as he did so, hoping he could impress her. It's just like supposed to be the tutorial of the game.
Yes, this is the tutorial of the game.
Why are you novelization? Why are you?
Yeah,
I fucking hate it when people like novelize like fucking video games and shit
and
because
also when they include the fucking tutorial.
it's so stupid.
Yeah.
You can watch the story of the video game on YouTube. You can go on the internet and look up cutscenes. I don't think people want to read novelization of video games. Or
Or at
Yeah, I
least
want
get creative with it.
at least be creative with it. Like, I don't know, add fucking Sora, Donald, and Goofy in there. I mean, it's not going to be good, but at least it's something.
like Mr. will laugh and clap his feet together like a baby. He says,
God, it's like,
"Sora!" You start ovulating. Yeah,
I start ovulating. What the fuck are you talking about?
yeah. I write my Fallout fanfic, and the Courier 6, I was like walking around, and he just finds them fucking like Sora, Donald, Goofy, fucking dead in Quarry Junction.
Sora, Mrmeme 1027 is ovulating. Oh wow, that's really nice, Goofy. I don't want to talk. I don't want to hear that.
What? What is doing?
What are you? Is that supposed to be Donald?
Yeah, I can't do Donald Duck.
Nobody can do fucking Donald. I've never seen anyone successfully do a Donald impersonation
Not
as
even
good
the.
as the.
Ah.
Oh, see what the fuck is that mean?
God. Anyways, uh, just as predicted. Just as predicted. Uh, address done, sir. Six hopped back to the floor and waited for his new orders. You can jump. That too, can't you? I'm trying to figure out a voice. Dr. Grove said slightly, amused the Xeno was doing everything he said exactly. Six did as he said and jumped from the floor to the ceiling and then back to the floor.
I swear this story gets way funnier.
Okay.
I don't believe you. Can we come back to the foreplay?
Yeah,
Can
let's go
we
back to like the weird sexual xenomorph. Because xenomorphs are very sexual creatures.
I want to go back to when we started joking about the family sim. Anyways, uh, we're going on vacation. But where? So your answer is where?
Ah.
Same beer. Same beer.
See,
Oh,
me family, your family. Me wife,
my
your wife. Me dog, your dog. And it's like pointing at fucking Brian Griffin's tombstone because I think he was dead during that time.
Brian's fucking like I thought Brian was like fucking rabid in that picture.
He was like a zombie or something.
Ah.
Anyways,
Mr. Bean, what would you do if you were driving down the street and you fucking ran over a dog? You go outside and you saw it was Santa's little helper, but like realistic. Like no, it was like Santa's little helper directly from the cartoon, but he's like dead.
are the Simpsons there?
Yeah.
No one's around, but it is unmistakably Santa's little helper.
Yeah, but that's a real ass dog. Like that's based on a real ass dog species. Like
Am
if it
I?
was a real version of that Santa's little helper, it would be undistinguishable from a real life dog breed of
No,
Santa's
Oh,
no,
little
like,
helper.
but
okay.
it looks he looks
How am I
exactly like he
supposed to
does in
know?
the show.
Well, how am I supposed to know it's Santa's little helper?
It
If
says so
he's
on his name tag.
okay. So is he from? So is he owned by the Simpsons?
Literally,
Are the Simpsons
literally,
real? Am I?
literally, he's literally like he looks like he's lifted straight from the fucking show.
Am I in Evergreen Terrace or this is real life?
This is real life.
Okay. Uh, I would bring the body back to home and like fucking taxidermy it.
then the next day you wake up with like a full belly full of dog.
I didn't eat it.
Well, then what else are you gonna do with that dog meat?
I fucking taxidermied it.
All right. Yeah, you see, and yeah, you hear the door. You hear the door. You go ding dong. You go
Okay.
downstairs and you see you open the door and you see three like photorealistic versions of The Simpsons.
Three, three,
Really?
Like
three. There's
Bart,
four.
Lisa,
There's four.
Bart.
There's four. There's five members of the Simpsons
There's
family. You think there's
six.
three?
There's
What do you mean
six.
there's six?
Grandpa.
Grandpa doesn't count. He doesn't live in the house.
I thought he did.
No, he didn't. He lived in a retirement castle.
This is the place where I find out that Grandpa Simpson has been living with them for 10 seasons. I never found out because I didn't watch the fucking modern Simpsons.
It's not even in like the modern Simpsons. He just never lived there. He lives in a retirement castle throughout the entire show. Uh,
But like Bart and Lisa and Homer, they're just like, have you seen our dog?
I would. Are they yellow?
They're like photo. Yes, they're yellow, but they look like photorealistic.
I take out my shotgun. Get the fuck off my property, you yellow
They
seasickers!
they blink and you hear a crunch sound.
You fucking sickos! You're tarnishing our gene pool. Get the fuck out of here!
And then Homer unhinges his jaw and eats Lisa.
I fucking shoot him because he's threatening me.
Oh.
I fucking bring out my axe. I start hacking them into little pieces, and I fucking like buried their like body parts throughout the world,
And then,
just so
but
they knew where.
you turn around, Bart's gone. But there's like ashen footprints where he once stood.
No, I killed Bart. I killed Bart.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I said I chopped all of them into little pieces.
Oh, I thought you just chopped up Homer.
No.
And then you turn around, and
Are
Santa's
you
little
ins-
helper is right behind you.
Are you insinuating that fucking Bart's the Antichrist?
Mayhaps.
This
This is
hypothetical sucks, dude.
well. You
I
let me
mean,
go on this long.
Well, I didn't want
nerd,
to. I didn't want to be rude. I wanted to see it through.
nerd, nerd
That,
emoji. Actually, according to the Simpsons, Maggie is canonically the Antichrist.
Nerd
oh, that's
emoji.
fucking. You know what?
Anyway,
You know the Simpsons predicted the future.
remember when
Except they did. It's just we have the same problems we had back then.
remember the episode of The Simpsons where Homer spreads his asshole for the entire audience and it just goes on for like the full 21 minutes?
Oh, you go. Oh, 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 and like a donut pops out.
He's- God.
Let's read the fucking story.
This might be one of the worst tangents we have ever had. Anyways,
Probably.
you are participating. Okay. Fuck, where were we? Just as predicted, gracefully done. Okay, he jumped. No, send in the first test subject. Scarlet's eyes widened as she saw a combat android give
Yeah.
orders to a maintenance worker to enter Six's cell at the opposite end of the room.
Wait, why aren't they sending in the android?
They're sending the worker there. He's sending the maintenance worker.
That's a good
Why?
question. Like, because this is what happens in the game. Why didn't they send an android in there?
Anyways,
I mean, the answer is probably that an android is probably too expensive compared to a worker.
Probably, yeah.
I'm not going in there, the scared worker stated. Continue with allocated task. The combat android stated to him blankly and pushed him into the small corridor leading to Six's cell. You are participating in vital research, my friend, Dr. Groves said to the man through the glass. Dr. Groves, what is this? The man stated clearly, confused as to why he was brought to him. Six kept his distance as the human entered the cell and didn't notice him as he went to examine the restrainer in the centre of the room.
He wants me to kill him. Good. I can show Scarlet how deadly and strong I am. I should impress her greatly. Ah.
Why does he speak like fucking Tweak?
I don't know.
He speaks like no, never mind. Six silently stalked behind the man, then grabbed him by the pussy. I mean, by the soldiers, by the soldiers, and threw him against the
But wait,
side of
hold on. What the fuck? By the soldier?
by the soldiers.
That sounds like a euphemism. As he grabbed him by his balls.
He threw him against the wall of this cell wall. Semicolon. The human quickly recovered from being thrown and began to panic upon seeing the xenomorph. Oh fuck! No! I'm not dying like this! Man yelled, now clearly panicking.
Man, it's man.
Man!
It's man. Man. Na na
Man!
na 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 na
Ah!
na man.
Yeah.
Impressive! It almost seems to toy with its prey. Dr. Grove stated, somewhat impressed. Six lunged at the human. When he tried to run, he grabbed him by the shoulders. When he had his back turned, he opened his mouth, and the man clearly saw over his shoulder what he was about to do, and let out a scream before Six's secondary mouth shot out and pierced the back of the man's head, making a gory mess on the cell floor.
It's an easy kill.
Dr. Grove said to Six proudly.
I don't care what you think. I want to know what she thinks.
The woman.
Six thought to himself as he glanced towards Scarlet, who was standing with her mouth slightly agape.
It's like, oh.
Great, babe. Six suddenly got an idea. He could also show her how smart he was and use the environment to ambush his next prey. He quickly began to crawl along the ceiling of his cell and smash all of the lights he could so that he could shroud himself in darkness.
This is interesting, a new strategy.
Dr. Grove said as he watched Six begin to destroy the lights in his cell. Once
The
Six
singular
had
light.
the singular light. Once Six had smashed the last light, Dr. Groves once again spoke.
Amazing! It knows the darkness is its ally.
He's Yoda now.
I can barely see you, Six. If you didn't notice you there, bring me another test subject, you will.
He stated, quickly curious as to see if his ambush strategy will change.
Oh.
Another
I'll be the android.
Another human was accompanied by a combat android to the small corridor connected to the back of Six's cell. Only this human seemed more oblivious to the obvious trap.
Clause 88C of your agreement has come into effect.
The synthetic blankly mentioned to the human as this one willingly walked into Six's cell.
As long as I get paid, I don't care. It's pretty dark in here. Can I get a flashlight? Hello? Hello?
It's Markiplier.
This is how
You just want me
Fungi
to,
died
you
in
just
Five
want me
Nights
to
at
fix the
Freddy's.
light? Hello, everybody. My name is Mark. You just want me to fix the lights, right?
Hello, everybody. My name's Markiplier. Six mentally chuckled at the stupidity. The human's stupid. He silently walked up behind the obvious human and speared his tail through his chest. The man let out a few gurgles of blood, filled his mouth before slumping to the floor, stone cold dead.
Stone cold. You did it. You did a stone cold stunner.
A structurally perfect organism, no question.
No, you read that wrong. A structurally perfect organism, no question.
Send in another test subject, Ahmed. Armed.
No, it's capitalized, so that's a proper noun. The subject's name is Ahmed.
Ahmed. This should be more of a challenge for you, Six.
Ahmed is a descendant of Tureens.
This is Tariq's ancestor, descendant.
Descendant,
Six.
one of many, because Tureens sired many children.
Yeah. Six
He's
looked
like he's like that fucking one dude from Demon Slayer who has 3 wives and he loves them all equally.
Six looked towards the human giving him orders when he noticed Scarlet had a worried expression on her face.
Dr. Groves, you can if hell gets hurt.
Hell, get hurt! God damn, this author does not know what the fuck they're doing.
You can't hell get hurt, Scarlet said to the doctor worryingly. On the contrary, my dear, I think it will be the opposite, he stated back to her, confidence in his voice.
But it's
Six
not opposite day.
Yeah, not on his face, in his voice. His face, he looked fucking pissed his pants, terrifying.
Six looked towards the corridor to see a human walking into his cell again.
Uh, uh, Luno, you want to voice this guy?
Hey, what seems to be the problem? What happened to the lights? Hey.
Six watched the human carefully. He wasn't as stupid as the others, but he was certainly more Greek. But he could just as easily be fooled. He
Greek
let
god,
out
Greek
he
god.
he let
Opa.
out a deep he let out a deep hiss from inside his throat and lured the human into. He's gargled a sick. He like spat out a.
He fucking,
He spat
someone
out
pushed
like a.
marbles with his ass.
No, he shot like a sick ass loogie onto the guy's face. He noticed he had some sort of weapon in his hand, so he had to think of a strategy to disarm him.
This is you.
Me?
Yeah, this is you.
Oh.
I know it
Caution,
couldn't tell. They couldn't tell
caution,
because there's more
Six.
than one male person in the scene.
Caution, Six. A strong indicator of intelligence. But how do you do on the threat? He stated as he
Because
watched.
he has a big red outline around him.
He stated as he watched the night guard walk into the cell room as to find out what had made the hissing noise from was. Six clung to the ceiling of his cell as he stalked the human. He had come up with a quick plan to disarm his opponent. He crawled until he was directly above the human and struck out at the human's hand with his tail. The human fell to the floor,
Oh,
reeling
he turned
from
into felt.
the blow as his weapon skidded across the
The
floor
toilet.
away from his six quickly jumped from the ceiling and pinned the human from his chest. Fucking hell.
Into the human from his chest. A fucking hand shot out of Six's chest and pinned him to the ground.
His, he he grabbed the human's head and held it still as he positioned his tail to go through his skull and struck him with all the force he could muster. The night guard couldn't even make a sound as Six quickly stabbed him through his eye socket with his tail. His lifeless body fell to the floor and Six let out a victory roar.
Victory shriek!
Whalen was right. Very good. That's enough for today, I think, Dr. Grove said to Six as he went over some notes as he was writing it.
Uh, what did Scarlet think of my performance?
Six looked in her general direction. She had remained mostly silent throughout his test, as it was called. Suddenly he heard a roar echo throughout his head, and his mother spoke to him.
Luno, do you want to voice the Xenomorph Queen?
Oh, I've been born for this role, baby.
Yas, bitch, slay.
Children, quickly! I can sense an opportunity approaching. Try to free yourself and help free the others. We must escape this place.
Six obeyed his mother Six obeyed his mother, completely forgot about Scarlet, and searched for a way to
Scarlet,
escape his
different
cell.
different Scarlet though, because it's spelled differently.
Oh yeah.
There's
He
no
no-
E at the end of this one.
he noticed that the small corridor at the back of his cell was left open to him, and he noticed a vent in the ceiling of that corridor. Six
Vent,
sprint
sus,
What?
sus.
Among Us!
Six sprinted towards the vent and crawled up and inside it. He noticed at one end of the vent it lead T somewhere else, but
So,
before he could reach it, both the vent hole he came up and the one he was going towards slid closed. What's this? Trying to escape? Hearing the call of the matriarch, no doubt. Gas it! He said, coldly as the vent 6 was in began to fill with a light gas. He hissed and screeched as he tried to remain conscious, but
And
it
he
was
shit
to
his
no avail,
pants.
and he
he
blacked
doesn't
out.
have pants to shit. I don't even know if he has a butthole.
Six regained
I mean, this,
consciousness. Six regained consciousness and was angry and sad to find that he had been placed back into his restraints. It made him even more angry to find the human that had been giving him orders now stood directly in front of him, looking all smug. Impressive, Six. Most impressive escape. It's not an option for you, however. Please don't try again. Six hung his head low in shame as he believed he failed his queen. Suddenly he heard something that he looked up to.
my lady,
He saw he
he
sees
failed this.
Scarlet and the two humans watching some sort of screen with another human on it in front of what appeared to be a ruined building. He, of course, didn't care for what the humans did, so he just gazed longingly at Scarlet, wishing they could have continued their tender moment before they were interrupted. Scarlet watched the monitor screen as Wayland Yutani was about to do something at the archaeological site. What's happening? Dr. Grove's assistant asked, slightly confused. This is Wayland Yutani, right?
I'll be Wayland Yutani.
Okay,
Where is it?
right here, or
Do what?
or is this Dr. Groves?
Do Wayland? Oh, that's Wayland. It's Dr. Groves.
Wayland finally going to do it, he replied, confused. The female scientist behind them. Confusing.
Right.
Scarlet thought when a strange blue glow filled the room and numerous lights shortened out and a red light began to flash repeatedly. Security alert! Power failure! Please remain calm! Stick finger up bum bum. A robotic voice over an intercom sounded. Oh, excuse me, Dr.
Laugh track.
Gross said quietly
It's
in
this right
alarm
behind me, isn't he?
as as he began
Awkward.
to quickly shut up as he began to quickly move towards the exit. The restraints! The xenomorph! Dr. Grove's assistant announced and began to panic as he noticed that Six began to break free of his restraints. We have to get out of here! He yelled to Scarlet as he grabbed her wrist and pulled her towards the exit with him, only to be stopped by it being locked by the last person to have gone through it. Six watched as the human violently pulled Scarlet with him to the door.
He had better unhand my lady, or I'm going to kill him.
He pulled
He's a
against his
fucking
last
incel.
he pulled against his last restraint and broke free of his bonds. Spooky, the thumbnail of these videos better be a xenomorph with a fedora.
It will.
He noticed that the human was now banging on the door repeatedly, shouting for someone to open it. He noticed that the human had now locked his hands with Scarlet's, and he angrily stalked over to him to kill him for touching his female.
His female. His female. He owns her. Who is it? Oh, this is the assistant.
Yeah.
You're the assistant.
Gloves, you fucking bastard! Scarlet watched the lab assistant bang on the door repeatedly, cursing at his boss, when a hiss drew their attention. Scarlet stared at Six, shaking in fear slightly as he looked at the lab assistant, and his face contorted into a vicious snarl. The lab assistant then told her they had to leave, was now gripping her hand too tightly, and he began to hurt her.
Fucking. Oh, gee. I wonder if Scarlet's gonna do the right thing and protect this guy or try to stop him.
Six leapt onto the terrified human and viciously began to maul at his head and arm, and to get him to release Scarlet. Six severed his arm with his sharp blade-like tail, and then brought it down onto the human's head to finish him
Whack.
off. Once he was dead,
My fiance.
he turns his attention to the now trembling Scarlet in the corner of the room, who covered her face with her hands in order to not look at him. Scarlet's Six crawled over to the female and noticed that he could smell something salty coming from her.
Oh, it's her
Fucking,
cum.
no, she's fucking. It's discharge.
It's it's a rancid pussy. He could see some sort of
It's her
water.
pussy's magma.
He's like, oh fuck, oh that stinks. Oh, let me at that cheese, girl.
Fuck off. Oh, goes on with that smegma and piss and cum. It's like
Let me eat that shit up.
so fucking just so vile.
That's disgusting. How fucking long is this recording?
It's broken hour.
Oh, okay.
From her, he could see some sort of water coming off her cheek onto her white clothing. Shit. And then he realized something that hurt him more than anything he could imagine. She was crying, not out of pain, but out of fear of him.
Oh, please don't stop. Please stop crying. It's okay. I saved you. You're mine.
He whined as he gently nuzzled against her trembling head.
I won't hurt you, and I'll make sure no one ever does.
He thought as he mimicked the same thing she had done to him earlier. He gave her a hug and gently let out soft whines to her as he held her and coiled his tail around the both of them. Scarlet's trembling soon stopped as she looked up to Six with teary eyes and whispered 2 words to him.
Thank you.
Why is she thanking him?
This tricked me.
Chapter 3 is done, and I left a cliffhanger. That's not a cliffhanger.
You
What
don't.
will Six
You
do
know.
with
You like the fucking like. That's like Chipmunks for Life 101. How he would always use fucking like he'd end every fucking chapter with like a cliffhanger because he didn't know how to fucking write. Whatever.
What will Six do with Scarlet? Stay tuned for more exciting
Not
interspecies
exciting.
romance in
Not
Chapter
exciting.
4.
Not exciting. Exiting.
Exiting interspecies romance. As always, I will update as soon as I'm able. So far, I've been updating each day, and each chapter is slightly longer than the last. Don't forget to review. See you next time. You're gay.
You guys want to do chapter 4?
You guys up for it?
Looks pretty fucking long.
Not really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got an hour
All
of
right,
content out of that. That's incredible. Either way.
Yeah. Goddamn.
Anyways, so yeah, thank you for watching.
Don't reach out to this author.
Yeah, don't do that. Make sure to
Or else
go.
we're gonna maul you to death with my xenomorph
Yeah,
boyfriend.
yeah. Well, fucking I love my xenomorph girl boyfriend. My cosplay xenomorph boyfriend.
Yeah.
Uh,
Go
wa-
go check our respective stuff. Join our Discord.
to
To
submit
hang
news
out with.
stories and hang out with us.
And uh, go
Check out CC's Ko-Fi.
yeah. And go. I think Wonka's out,
Go
right?
go Power Rangers.
Wonka's been out. I don't even think Wonka's in theaters anymore.
Really?
Yeah,
Did I miss the Wonka premiere?
yeah, you did.
Oh man. Well, that's a
You're a fake
shame.
wonkhead. You're a fake wonker.
I'm a Wonkus.
Waka
Uh,
waka.
this has been original content and it has been self-inflicted.
And also,